This morning, crowds gathered at Bethel Presbyterian Church in the cemetery for a unique memorial service honoring soldiers who fought for America's independence. WKYT's Alexa Minton has more.
It might not be Independence Day, but Bethel Church here in Fayette County was brimming with patriotism this weekend.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing.
Members of the community gathered in the cemetery Sunday morning for a Patriot grave marking service hosted by the Kentucky Lafayette chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution.
Anything that we can help to do to preserve American history, we will bend over backwards to do.
Let freedom ring.
The event unveiled a new memorial with 10 names of Revolutionary War Patriots on the grounds of Bethel Presbyterian Church, a place which those honored helped found.
These patriots in their day accepted the mission to fight for their lives and freedoms for their families. Today, it's our duty to remember their sacrifice for those freedoms we still carry today for our families and generations to come.
But for those in attendance, it wasn't just about celebrating Kentucky's patriotism. It was about honoring a part of the nation's history right here in the Commonwealth.
We sometimes tend to forget their history. We get so caught up in what's going on today and in society. There's something that said that you die twice. Once when you actually physically die, and the last time somebody remembers you. Well, today we said those names today, so today was a day that they did not die.
And thanks to their research and efforts, this day in memorial will surely be remembered for a long time. In Fayette County, Alexa Minton, WKYT.